What's up, gamers? We are back for round three. Ashani and I here in the booth. We have returned from lunch break. We have returned from round two being over. Round one and round two, classic Magic, super complicated judge calls on top of some long turns. But you know what? We have a great TO staff. We have great judges. We love them all. Ashani and I are here in the booth. Ashani, how are you feeling? I saw you eating some lunch a little bit ago. You need that?
Yeah, lunch was good. These rounds being long, Magic is hard, play faster. But yeah, we're here for a quick announcement and then round three.
Yeah.
Pretty hype about this announcement.
Yeah, right before we go to round three.
Hey guys, Ryan from Playing with Power here. We are super excited to announce that we are looking to launch a new in-person gameplay series next year on YouTube. It is all going to be cedh, and we are going to be bringing on different guests and showcasing different decks to everyone to see how the in-person gameplay of cedh is going to be. This type of production takes a lot of money, so we're going to need help in raising the funds to get this series off the ground. We decided to partner with Douglas Schuler, a very famous artist in Magic's history who did things like the new Dockside Extortionist, the new Allosaur Shepherd, and of course the classic iconic Demonic Tutor all the way back in Alpha. We commissioned him to create a very unique, awesome custom playmat for Playing with Power and for you. We're also offering a special bundle that is only available for the month of December. We are putting in goodies that we have never sold before at this point and bundling them all in so you can save money. We want to make this production as high quality as possible, so your pre-orders and your purchases will help make that a reality. All through the month of December, we will be taking pre-orders, but this is the only time you'll be able to get this playmat at this price. Check out the links in the description and pre-order it at the special price now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support, and we will see you next time.
Hey, what's up, gamers? We hope you like that announcement. We hope you like the playmat. I hope you're looking forward to the Masterpiece series, our upcoming new gameplay series in 2023. We've got one episode recorded under our belt. We've got a lot of very exciting plans, but like Ryan said, it's expensive to make like some really high quality in-person stuff. So we're selling a playmat. We're selling some goodies. I'm going to put the link here in the chat again. If you want to check out the playmat, you can just pre-order the playmat by itself. We're taking pre-orders for the entire month of December. And also, we are doing a special bundle that comes with the playmat itself, a token pack, which we've been giving out at events. This is the first time we've had it for sale. We've also given it to our Mox Pearl patrons. Awesome Playing with Power coins. These things are super, super light. I actually have one with me right here. Super duper light, so they won't damage your cards. Got the Playing with Power logo on one side and the KO on the other side. And then, of course, for the first time ever, we've got Playing with Power dice that we're going to be giving out to you. They're an awesome purple color. They have the Playing with Power logo on them. So check out the website. Place your order for the playmat or the bundle itself. And yeah, we hope you enjoy it. And look forward to the Masterpiece series, our new gameplay series coming in 2022. We'll be talking about that for the rest of the day as we go on. But hey, Ashani, we're going into round three. Let's talk about some notable players.
Yes, sir.
We've been keeping up with 4 people throughout the tournament so far. Ian, of course, our Mox Masters October winner, is currently 1-0-1. He drew in this last round, falling to 1-0-1. Playing with Power higher, who we will be watching here in round 3, his game. He won to go up to 1-1. Ken, tell us about Ken, Ashani. Tell us about Ken and Mitch.
We've watched round 2 with Ken. Ken in that match. Ken did not get that dub, so he's 1-1. And I believe Mitch has fallen to 0-2. He did not get the dub in round 2, so I believe he has to win out to get there. But we'll keep you guys tracked, keep you informed on what is happening.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, without further ado, We're going to be moving pretty quickly here into round 3. Our pod is all set up. We are, and they're currently working on their mulligans. So we'll get over there when we can. You know, in fact, right now we're getting over there. Here we are, here in glorious Pod 7, featuring Higher, playing with power Higher. My good friend is competing in this tournament. He is playing his classic Kinnan Bonder Prodigy. And then in first, and then here in second, it looks like we have classic Thrasios Timno. It'll be interesting to see what version of the deck we're on there. Ikra Shadikri Krom here in third. Will be interesting to see what kind of version of the deck they're on there. And then in fourth, we have Urza Chief Artificer. That is the new Urza from the Brothers War Precon. It's a 6-drop 4/5. It has affinity for artifacts, so it costs 1 less for each artifact creature you control. It gives your artifact creatures menace, and at the beginning of your end step, you create a construct, a 0/0 construct token that gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. I've played against this deck before in casual EDH and Magic Summit. It gets real in that version. It got real beat down really fast. It'd be interesting to see what this person is trying to do in CEDH. What are you thinking, buddy? What are you thinking, my friend Ashani?
I have not seen the new Urza deck in action, so I'm gonna take.
Me either.
No, so I'm very happy to see how this goes. I'm gonna be biased. Depends on. Don't know what form of TNT this is. It's always so many variants. Could be Sacred Druid, the new hotness that a lot of Team of Thrasios players are playing. But I'm here to support unbiasedly Higher on Kinnan. It's a deck I've helped improve over the years and maintain. And it's a doozy. It's a fun deck. And I believe the Ika Crom is also a strong and nauseum list. So I expect this to be a very good game. I don't know. I think this is a pretty balanced pod. I don't know if I want to call Kinnan a turbo deck. So I don't know where it's definitely a mid-range deck, but it can do some very explosive things. So I'm gonna think we have like one true turbo deck with Eco Crown and maybe 2 slower stacks to your mid-range build. And we'll see how it goes. I don't know who I want to win, but I think this will be a very good game.
You know, it's hard not to be a little biased, especially when a good friend is playing on a deck that you have helped work on so much. I'm looking at this Urza list right now.
Okay.
Looking at this Urza list right now, we're doing some Staxy stuff. We're doing some Staxy stuff. Some real Staxy stuff. But a lot of artifacts, a lot of cool stuff. It'll be interesting to see how and if they use Urza out of the command zone and that kind of stuff. Maybe they're just trying to beat people down.
Maybe. I would not be surprised about it, but we're in the color combination of playing stacks.
Yep.
So let's see how it fares. He's also going fourth.
That is true. That is true.
Not the greatest seat position for deck.
That is true. I personally, I do not love sitting in the 4th position at CDH tables. I don't know about you, Ashani. It has not been a personal favorite of mine in the past.
It depends. If I'm playing red like Corvold, your dark side is always best going last.
Big dark side. Nom.
So, but no, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan either.
3 on top.
3 on top. Sounds good.
Let us, while everyone is shuffling, I am going to.
Technically a hand. So we'll keep it.
That's a humongous playmat that the Thrasios Timna player has. Wow. That's long.
I think it's very long. I was thinking maybe it was a camera angle.
I guess it's more of a desk mat than anything else, you know.
Could be. It could just be a very long mat.
That's
maybe
right.
Maybe oversized.
I love a good oversized desk mat. Maybe I'll watch Chainsaw Man sometime too. All right, we're still mulliganing. You know, there's nothing better, nothing beats some mulliganing in a CEDH pod as we all fly together towards having 0 cards in hand.
Absolutely. I believe the Urza player kept a, I don't want to say a snap 7, but he definitely kept 7
Yeah,
cards.
he looked at 7 cards and put them down pretty fast.
Pretty
Nothing.
confident about it. Either pretty confident or pretty defeated. Don't know which one he's going with, but I'm gonna assume his confidence. He likes what he sees. And I'm thinking Tim Nesresios is on 5.
That does look like 5 to me.
I have no
That
idea
does.
what higher is going down to.
Maybe something big and poggers.
Oh, is that a 4?
That does look like 4 cards. For his sake, I hope they're incredible cards. We're looking pretty low in general. Looks like Hire's gone to 4. It looks like Ikra Krom has gone to 4. Thrasios Timna going to 5. And then of course Urza Chief Artificer sticking with their first 7 actually.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
No pre-games, and it seems like we're off to the races.
All right, no pregame actions. An Island for Hire after he draws his card for turn, followed by a Crow Mox in a hand of 4. He is exiling. What card was that? I didn't catch it.
Believe in the Arbor Elf.
Okay, Arbor Elf, sure. That's a lot of text for an Arbor Elf.
True, that is a lot of text.
I bet it was lurking predators or something. All right, wow.
Okay.
The all mana hand, sure.
That's all we need.
Chromox into Talisman into Elvish Mystic.
We don't need anything else. We just
Sure.
need a kitten and an activation. Here we go.
Exactly. All right, we're shocking in a breeding pool. Thrasios Timna here. And we're casting a Findhorn Elves. A real classic start and passing the turn to Ikra Shikri and Krom. Picking up their cards. Playing a beautiful Bayou. And, okay, passing. Yeah, this is
Okay.
4 and 5 hand kind of game. It's looking like a scrub land from the Urza player into a Sarah Ascendant. We're on the beatdown, baby. Love a 6/6 flyer with lifelink.
Second Sarah Ascendant we've seen today.
Yeah, second Sarah Ascendant we have seen today. All right, of course, Hire looking to play his very important commander, Kinnan, which makes both his Chrome Box and his Talisman much better. And it looks like he drew a Llanowar Elf. We are well on our way to a very early Kinnan activation, actually.
So we have turn 3
4,
Kinnan
5,
activation.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he has the 9 mana available to him on turn 3 right now.
Alrighty, let's see if we see a turn 3.
Unless he draws something pretty gas off the top, that would be my assumption as to what his plan is.
Totally agree. This Thrasios Pasios?
That's what it's looking like.
Oh, the good TNT hand. I love it. Love to see it.
Hold up the Fierce Negation. Yeah, it is not Mono Blue Urza. It is the new Esper Urza for that Prismo is playing here. Urza Chief Artificer. Playing a real Staxy build, it looks like, with Heliod Walking Ballista combo.
Okay.
In there as a potential way to instantly end the game. But that was the only thing that stood out to me. And obviously, since there's black in the deck, you can, you got your demonic, you got your vampiric, that kind of stuff to more easily set that stuff up. But we'll see what happens here. Fetching, cracking our Scalding Charm, going down to 39 for Ikra Krom here. Is there any world you imagine here, Ashani, where Ikra Krom is just gonna pop off a fast Adnaz or a fast wheel or something like that?
I was thinking maybe that was what he was, kept a pretty good dark side hand. So you see Esper and Kinnan. So you back it on the dark side, but the dark side isn't great right now. Dark side only makes 2. But this could
not
be
a great
it.
dark side yet.
Yeah, so it could. Expected a vampiric tutor on the outset, but no. But there's a DT on the stack. Will there be interaction? Oh, mystical tutor on top of the DT.
Wow. Okay, we like that. A little bit of back and forth interaction.
So I want to say if this is a So we'll see what list this is by what he
Someone
grabs
frozen.
with this
Okay,
mystical
so
tutor.
he's the end of demonic
I was
tutor.
gonna wait for
Yeah,
extra round.
Maybe that could give us a little hint. Or maybe Cal can tell us what.
You know, I'm not sure what he'd be going and getting right here. Honestly, I'm not sure what either player would be grabbing right here. Not to be cliche or anything, but I wouldn't. I've seen a lot of like Crom X players in this scenario, just like demonic tutor for like a mana crypt, right?
Mhm.
If they didn't have one in the opening hand, just to like power out Crom, grind some advantage, that kind of stuff. But I don't know about this mystical tutor. It felt like he was just kind of popping it off because he can pop it off because he got it, right?
Right.
Um,
Pop it up
for-
because he could.
but we do get to see they got an Eladomri's call.
That doesn't.
It doesn't
That
like
doesn't-
doesn't solve any problems. Maybe we're going and I don't know. Maybe it's divining witch time.
Tutor for tutor, I'm never a fan of.
Tutor for tutor, Eladomri's call into collector oof.
Ew. That's no bueno.
2 on top.
That's the case. I would have just grabbed like a Great Sun Zenith or something.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
very fair.
We'll
Um,
see. We'll see what's going on here. So DT resolve, he grabbed a Jeweled Lotus and is passing. So we're trying to get Crom online.
Yep. Trying to, do our best, draw some cards.
2 on top.
Doing our little Brazilian split here on screen.
Untap.
So I think this just goes to Dean. The Sarah said it just goes at Dean.
That does seem correct, I would say. Looks like we've got a little, talisman action.
I will move to combat.
Going to beat down.
Very respectable hands we're keeping here.
Yeah, these are just some nice Magic the Gathering hands.
Nothing
Sarah's-
busted.
Well, I for a 4, Hire's hand has turned out pretty busted. I'm not gonna lie.
That is true. Okay.
All right, let's see what we see here. We've got card off the top. I assume we're just going to be jamming a Kinnan activation here with our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 available mana. Woohoo!
See, I am not one. Oh, there we go. Combat step. Get in there. 2.
No blocks.
Who are we flapping? Oh, did Sarah Senate go at higher? I missed that little comment. I missed
Oh,
that little
really?
bit.
I
Sarah
thought it
Senate
was.
did go at.
Okay.
I mean, I get it. I think like higher is theoretically in the lead right now, but I don't think we're killing them in time by slapping them with.
No, I don't think so. You're pressured to ad nauseum player life total.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Got it.
we can think Eldamri's call here could grab a Gilded Drake, and the Gilded Drake could either take the Sarah Ascendant or the Kinnan.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
But I don't like Eldamri's call is it doesn't give us a really tale of what he's playing.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
Dom, on the other hand, D10 for a Jeweled Lotus. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how I feel about that. I think if the plan was let's try to get Crom into play, I guess he doesn't have a red source right now. So that makes something like going and getting Mana Crypt if you really want mana pretty bad, not having the red source there does kind of stink. So yeah, if you really want to cast Crom, Jeweled Lotus is the answer, I guess. But
I don't know, sound like we should have maybe thought about our fetch a little longer. But I don't know the other 3 cards in his hand.
Okay. Yeah.
He could get there. So we have
double black can often be important, I think.
Sorry, so our main phase is Eldamri's call.
Yeah, I pass on it.
You pass an Eladomri's call?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you get? I think you get a Gilded Drake.
Tutored for that.
Or you could get Collector. That's Kyle said. I'm not sure.
I guess we get to see.
Yeah, Collector wouldn't be the worst.
Collector Oof wouldn't be the worst. I don't know if it would be the best either. But
Is it a Nomad's Encore?
that is a Nomad's Encore.
So another Hulk list. Okay.
Okay, I guess I see where we're going here. The pieces are really coming together in my mind now, Ashani.
I agree, but I think if this was the case, I would have just grabbed Natural Order with the Mystical Tutor.
Could ruin it for value though.
That's fair. Would you we got a Nomad's Encore here. As the resident Hulk expert, would you care to share with our audience again what this guy might be going here if people aren't familiar?
Okay, so Nomad's Encore, I don't remember if I believe he's a core soldier, 1 white, 1/1. It has the ability of pay 0, and the next damage that will be dealt to him redirected to a creature that you control. Nomad's Encore is part of the Cephalid Breakfast combo that pairs with Cephalid Illusionist, colorless, and then blue. I believe it's also a 1/1.
Narcomoeba.
Narcomoeba. Okay.
What are we playing Narcomoeba for?
We're playing a Hermit Druid Hulk. That is what we're playing here. This is interesting.
Yeah, that makes sense. A little Sacred Hermit action.
Maybe. I don't know.
Why do we play Narcomoeba and Hermit Druid lists?
Because so Hermit Druid is a strategy or a card where you pay green, activate it, and you search, build your library until you reveal a basic land. Normally, you don't play basic in this build.
Yep.
So you build your deck, and the Narcomoeba would trigger, because when Narcomoeba is put into the graveyard from your library, it comes into play for free. And you get to play Dread Return by flashing it back for its cost of sacrificing 3 creatures to reanimate a creature of your choice from your graveyard. So it's both 2 all-in strategies, but it's very linear, but it's a very clean and concise weight package.
Yep, that makes sense. All right, we are on to Dom's turn here. They have, of course, done exactly what we thought they would. Just crack Jewel Lotus to cast their Crom. Go to Crombat. Looks like they slapped up Thrasios with it. Yeah, that does seem to be the case.
Yeah,
slap up Thrasios.
You jumped over the Narcomoeba.
Yeah, they jumped with Narcomoeba. I mean, why not? I guess you kind of want it in your graveyard anyways.
Yeah.
And then now we're on to Prisma's turn. They draw for their turn. They have played a Windswept Heath for their turn, and now they've got a Sarah Ascendant coming on down.
Okay, so we're still on beating higher game plan. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I mean, hey, Kenan activation is scary.
Kenan activation is scary. He's about to have 2, you know? We're activating Kenan here now, obviously, as we predicted would happen. Any responses? Nope, no responses from anybody. We're looking at the top 5 cards of your library.
Yes.
All right, looking at the top 5 cards of our library.
Put a non-human into play.
Of course it's non-human. I always just like, oh, it's a creature, but it's from Ikoria, so it's got to be non-human. Oh, Hallbreaker Horror.
Hallbreaker.
He doesn't quite win the game here, but that's just outrageously powerful. What a get. That's insane. That's like what you want to see.
That's what you want to see. Yeah, cause we don't get there. Cause the Chromox.
No, Chromox is the least ideal like 0 drop to have in this scenario.
Yeah.
But we're he's getting there.
Yeah. So the Talisman makes 2. If he plays a spell, he can bounce the Chromox. But the thing is, the Talisman just gives you Storm. It doesn't give you mana.
Yeah, it
doesn't go infinite here.
In this exact game state, we can produce infinite Storm, and that is it.
That is it. Right.
So understandably, it looks like Hyr's gone pretty deep into the tank.
Yeah, it depends on the draw. It depends on the draw here.
Yeah, he has already drawn. He has 2 cards in hand. He can't be working with much. I mean, is it just like activate Kenan again and see what you rip?
Yeah. think that's what maybe we're looking for. Grabbing Gnome as anchor kind of puts you in a spooky place.
Yeah, because people don't just go and grab a part of breakfast combo just for the lulz, right?
No, right. So we're assuming he has piece of it in his head.
All right, we're making some mana. We're making some mana.
We have 4 green.
Oh, no. Oh, yes. Okay. Eldritch Evolution on Hullbreaker Horror.
What was
Huh?
that?
Oh my.
So there's a Hullbreaker trigger.
That's
No, it's
correct.
well, it's additional cost. It depends. So this is where magic gets hard for me.
Yeah, it's an additional cost.
So
Wow.
You put the spell on the stack, and part of the cast of the spell is sacking the creature. So I'm not sure if he gets the trigger.
Wow. Yeah, is he getting Void Winnower just to prevent breakfast
So
combo?
breakfast combo is that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if I like that play.
If there's anyone that I like trust to pilot Kinnan, it is Higher.
I agree. Higher has a tendency to play to not to lose, though.
That is correct, which is a philosophy that a lot of people do play CEH. Just getting Crater Hook Behemoth, deal 8 to somebody with Kinnan, why not? That's just the play here, I think.
A consecrated Sphinx would be nice here. Oh, it could be the Sea Sphinx.
Sea Sphinx would grind into infinity, but
oh, he's just grabbing Muse. Okay,
Keyboard Muse. Okay,
he just want value. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, now he can activate Kinnan.
Yeah, each turn.
Every turn. Yeah, that seems perfectly fine.
Sad that we have to give up the Hullbreaker Horror for that.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate creature to have to lose there. But
that's a bold move, Captain.
I really convinced myself that we were going to Void Winnower there.
That's all. Yeah.
To be on top.
That would have been.
I definitely think you want to spin the wheel in the upkeep.
That's correct, but we'll see. We were resolving our Brazilian cut first. Yeah, chat, you may notice what's going on. Every time a competitor in this tournament shuffles their library, they have to split their deck into 3 roughly equal sizes, and then their opponents tell them what order they put them back in. If you're wondering what people are doing when they're splitting up their deck like that, it's called the Brazilian cut. I forget why it's called the Brazilian cut, but
I don't know the lore or the history behind the Brazilian cut.
Oh, I'm a silly little goose. It is because it was first implemented by cedh Brazil for their webcam series. So, okay, it seems like we are once again activating Kinnan here. Let's see what we get. I have a lot of Kinnan activations here. No response from anybody else.
Well,
look at the top 5.
He has to dodge.
Oh,
that's the best hit. All right, goodbye, lands. Goodbye, lands. Yeah, you just blow up the white source and the blue source here. Oh my goodness.
Sure, Terastadaddy off the top. Why not?
The Don himself has entered the battlefield. When everyone is clicking on the T-Dot to see how it reads. It's an elephant that gives you elephants, good sir. And it's not great.
Yeah, when Terastodon, let me read Terastadaddy to the chat here. It is Skyfall's being a little funky with me.
And then I'm also gonna hit
Terastodon, here we go. Terastodon is an 8-drop 9/9. When it enters the battlefield, destroy up to 3 target non-creature, very relevant, permanents. For each permanent put into a graveyard this way, its controller creates a 3/3 green elephant creature token. It looks like we've blown up.
Holy snap! He put the Urza player to my ice stage. No.
Man. Oh, that's brutal.
Oh.
So the Urza player has lost 2 lands, and it looks like the Cephalid Breakfast player, the Thrasios player, lost 1.
Yeah, he lost his white source.
Yeah, very relevant.
And he just passed the turn after that. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna tap one for Dark Ritual.
Woo! Yeah, big flips doing what it says on the tin.
It's a
Yep,
dark
definitely
ritual.
Yeah, that is a Strixhaven Japanese dark ritual being put onto the stack.
Green to it.
It's
Uh,
calling.
Into
Yeah,
calling
okay.
the ritual.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
yeah, that's just brutal for Kinnan. I guess we get one more rip and we see what happens. There's a world where the Urza player isn't all that interested in letting it happen, but I think it just has to.
No, I think the salt would be flowing through his body. It's like
Yeah.
let this resolve. He destroyed both of my lands. Oh, they lose the elephants too. Oh my goodness, this is
Yeah,
good.
this is so much mana. This is so much mana. This is a gargantuan calling red. It's hitting all three elephants. It's hitting Sarah Ascendant. It's hitting Talisman. It's hitting both talismans. It's hitting Chrome Box. It's hitting both Elvish and Lanoir. It's hitting Kinnan. It's hitting Finhorn. It's hitting Thrasios. I think this is a 12 mana calling red.
I think it has to be interacted with.
I'll show you Force of Will.
Oh, okay. The last card was just Force of Will.
Force of Will. Oh my God, Higher has it all in this game so far. Holy cow!
Get good, I guess.
Maybe we take all the time counting up how bad this dark calling red was going to be before.
Whoa,
What?
what?
I kind of need this. Yeah,
Sir,
like you have the.
what is happening?
You have okay. I mean,
Is that
All
a
right,
Force
the
of Will
Urza
targeting
player
a Force
has-
of Will?
sure.
Exiled Force of Negation
It's
Wait,
okay.
to
I
cast
under
their own Force of Will. I assume fierce guardianship
I guarantee it.
to I believe counter Hire's Force of Will.
Right now he wins.
There's no way you would do that.
No, this feels
I
very
don't have-
incorrect.
I
I would say,
oh
but
my
we'll see.
goodness.
We'll see what happens.
As
I-
a salty boy, as I can be, I get it, but this isn't it.
Come on, man. You got to see
Hire is talking right now.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
Unfortunate.
I think that this.
oh my goodness.
All right, now we see what Ikra Krom gets to do here with their 12 mana. Yeah, it is kind of a tough situation because it's like you either calling away the entire board, including Hire's board, which is like pretty much in an incredibly game-winning position, right? Or you let the Ikra Krom.
Oh my
player
goodness,
with
he
3
has
cards and have
more?
12 mana.
Like
Chain of Vapor.
Chain of Vapor the Terracedon?
bro, like if you bounce Terracedon.
No, you can't talk yourself on this one, High. It's out.
This now
He,
Yeah, it's on
he
the board.
has sent you to the ice. Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, I was
Bro.
about to say, Hire sent this Urza player to the Ice Age, and the Urza player has dragged Hire right there with him.
How many?
My goodness gracious.
Wow. Okay.
6.
I'm gonna mark down Hire here as
As a loss? Yeah,
1
good
and
call.
2.
Good call,
Let me
good
update
call.
let me update my little featured players sticky note I have going on here.
Oh
On
my
the side, I'm just gonna update Hire to
goodness.
1 and 2 at this point in time.
Oh, you need mental. Oh,
Yeah, exactly. It's
3,
Sean in the chat says 3
okay.
players in hand for Icrom versus letting Hire get better every player's turn. It's a pretty tough spot to be, but yeah, Crom's just I assume they're just like casting Ikra and passing the turn at this point, maybe. I think they might have something meaningful.
The black and one of the.
Okay, that's a lot of mana they're spending.
Position agent,
Okay, Oppo agent, yeah, sure.
and then I'll move.
oh my.
Okay, all
word.
things considered, that wasn't they got lucky. I think they got lucky.
I
that,
agree.
Crom Ikra did not have much more to work with there, but yeah, now Hire, it worked out. Hire is no longer in an outrageously overwhelming game-winning position. So,
The man bounced the Terracedon. Oh boy.
you're still stuck on that one, huh?
Oh boy. Man, that is saltiness at its finest. That's a beauty.
Instead of like Crom or something.
Yeah, but hey, we don't know what.
Thank you.
I don't. stay with the chain of vapor. I think I just keep the chain of vapor. I don't know. I feel for my boys though. That's a hard one to
Oh,
recover
no,
from.
move to combat. Swing.
All right. Do you rip the white source, Tim the Sarseals player? Do you end this game?
That would be crazy. Just we go around the whole table. It calmly lays a white source into play, just like yeah, certainly. Crom Iker was just wanting to clear the board. Like Iker Crom there was just like having the nuts. They had the perfect spell to remove the crazy stuff that Hyder was doing. Incidentally, it clears every single other non-land permanent off the battlefield except for Seagull and Terracodon.
I'll swing.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't have bounced Terracodon, but that's just what it is. We're going to combat now that we're on Dom's turn here. Not much has happened since his last turn, unsurprisingly, and it looks like we might just be waltzing our way to a Dom combat win. Ikra, not the largest creature, but we'll get there eventually. Crom is a big beater.
Yes, I think you just go after one player here until they're just life total is 0. Then just go. Let's keep doing that throughout the board. I don't know who he attacked. Seems like he went after Prismo. Maybe he shared the damage. I don't know. But I think you just delete one player here at a time. I think the person who is certain to win the most is Extra Burst. Can we just think if he's digging for a white source for the Gnome and Cephaly combo?
At this point, most likely. Okay, we've come around again. Time for another mana crypt roll. Not that that's much of a concern with an active Ikra in play. Ikra, sorry. And this is so brutal on opponents too. Oppo in play, like if they draw a lot of the lands in their deck, they can't even like fetch for more lands, and tough spot to be for our opponents.
Yes, my apologies. I have
puppy barking. Bark.
Can I get in that one life?
What did you miss? Well, if you walked away and Kinnan had a commanding lead, you missed a calling writ for 12. That is what you missed. If you walked away for a moment and came back to an entirely empty board, our Icron player here, our Icron player cast calling writ, cleaned up pretty much everything under the sun. And now we're just taking our silly little turns, waiting to die to Ecrocrom at this point. Yep, just like I said, fetch land off the top for the Thrasios Tinda player, and it does not help him at all. Thanks to the opposition agent in play. We're back around Icrocrom. Do our silly little mana crypts.
We're playing where we have entered casual magic state.
Yep. We're looking good. Maybe we should see if Icrocrom has a Felidar Sovereign in the deck list. See if they can win for having more than 40 life. Nope, bad news. They don't have white in their deck.
No, that's a white card. So it's a no bueno. But yeah, we just sit behind these creatures, and I'm not a fan of spreading the love. I think you could have done this a lot faster if you believe the player. Yeah. Spreading the love give everyone a lot more time to figure it out.
Yeah, it's a lot more cards drawn against you and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think you definitely go after extras if you assume he's the person that can win the quickest, and then just go down the line. I guess if Prisma hits a land drop here, he can place commander. The commander series, I think, is a 4-drop, right?
I believe that is correct. Oh wait, who's commander? I'm sorry.
The Urza.
It is a 6-drop with affinity for artifacts.
Okay.
Yep. So currently it is a 6-drop. But it very often is a 3-drop.
Good. Thassa?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're going around the horn again. We are resolving the world's most fair Thassa's Oracle.
We're just filtering here. We're just filtering.
We're putting a card on the bottom, keeping a card on top. think, yeah, we've said it before. The writing is kind of on the wall on this one. We kind of just have to finish it out. Of course, cedh can be a crazy game. You never know what can happen. People can win with like 3 mana out of nowhere all the time. Ikra Krom themselves have the Ikra Krom player has not actually cast a single spell since Culling Writ, so their hand might be like stone cold terrible.
Yeah.
So
Mana Crypt is a good start. We can replay.
certainly.
We can replay our Thrasios.
True. Get a little Thrasios Passios action going on.
Okay.
I did
We're
not
free
do
playing
that.
Thrasios.
Okay.
Maybe they're holding on to a counter spell to stop the game from actually ending.
How much kind of damage are you on extra?
All right.
How many times
Yep.
have I hit you?
Lost our mana crypt roll. We're thonking, and we're going to combat. Okay.
I'll swing Crom.
Crom, Ikra, and Oppo Legion. Once again, selections for attacks. I think Thrasios Timna has a little tricky trick up their sleeve. Yeah, it looks like they're. Oh, we got a swords. Because looked like Thrasios Timna was about to pull out a card and ended up not as soon as the swords went on to the.
What do we with swords the Crom here?
That seems like the most logical option. Like, I don't think anybody cares about Dom having 74 life, right?
I don't think so either.
No.
I'll cast an
Well, we've got an offer you can't refuse. Sure.
Hey, you might need that mana, bro.
Yes,
Take.
I know. Exactly.
Oh, no.
An offer you can't refuse back.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Crom trigger. That's hot. First Crom trigger of the game, I believe. Hey everybody, while we have you here and you're watching this silly little game, you might have missed or saw our announcement earlier that we are doing a new gameplay series in 2023 called the Masterpiece Series. We're currently in kind of pre-production for it. We've recorded 1 episode. We're getting it together. It's expensive to make these kind of things, though. A huge production in-person gameplay series. So we have paired up with the classic Magic the Gathering artist Douglas Schuler to create an awesome playmat. It's got some Pirates versus Merfolk action in the air. So definitely check out the link that I dropped in the chat. We've got the playmat on pre-order all month, and then all month long, limited to 200. We've got a special bundle that comes with a Playing with Power coin, a dice, and some tokens featuring our visages done by the excellent Inkling Customs. So be sure to check out the link. Check out all that awesome stuff that we have available. New merch is pretty awesome. We're gonna run a commercial for it here in between rounds, but you know, gotta stand Playing with Power. Thanks for joining us. Anyways, while I was talking, it looks like Dom simply resolved a heuristic study using some of the newfound treasures they got on an offer you can't refuse. Higher now, going into the red zone on Dom here. I hope. Yes. Dom going from 87 to 84. We're getting there. We're doing it. That's like 8 less cards off of Adnos, guys.
So Extra didn't do anything. He left up before mana and did nothing, and our risk study resolved. So are we playing the Thrasios now? Okay.
Yeah, we're playing a little Thrasios. And maybe then we do a little Passios.
Seems like a good action to take. Yeah, we draw a card off the risk study. Yep. We've drawn our cards. We have gained our life. Is it time to end the game?
Maybe. I hope so. Feels like time to end the game.
We need some mana rocks from higher. Let's give us a new hand.
Yep.
Wheel.
Yep. Somebody just like ripping off a wheel at this point in time would be pretty awesome. Doesn't seem likely, but I would like to see it anyways.
Seems like we're tanking, so maybe we at least have a win attempt here. Maybe. No?
Nope. It's some permanents moving
Have
around.
we got enough mana to activate?
I don't
Kinnan?
think he needs to force it, right? Because he can
No,
just
God,
sit
damn it.
back and
Yeah.
well,
I don't think he like needs to force it, but he like
How many
can also
cards
just
has
like
everyone got in hand?
end the game rather than
3.
you know if they've got it.
Might as well be a million.
I don't know. I don't know why anyone would call Terrestron targeting 2 of Prismo's lands as a spike play. I think Prismo was basically
I will.
if I were higher, I think I would be the most concerned about like Urza messing
gonna
me up because it's
swing
like an Esper deck versus
off
what the other
of,
2 players are doing. I don't know. And also was way ahead of everybody else on card advantage. But now, of course, we've got Ikra Shnikri out here ruining us, destroying us even.
Not getting that.
This may be the most entertaining CDH match of all time. I'm not going to lie to you, fellas.
I'm gonna tap one and cast Imperial Seal.
We're just, we've got an Imperial Seal on the stack. All right. Got an Imperial Seal.
so for threatening. All right.
For how little game actions are being taken in this game, we sure are taking a lot of time in between them. But that's fine, you know?
We have to double check if we have interaction. We have to look at the same cards multiple times to say no. Like, come on, Kyle. You gotta sell it first.
Yeah.
We maybe have something. Maybe we don't. You don't know.
Personally, I'm going to stare at my hand and I'm going to say, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I was about to say, we can add Nas for the entire deck at this point in time, I think, just about. So I assume this is putting Adnos on top of the library.
Well, even if he
I will.
drew the Nals off the wrist setting, he needs a ritual plus the.
I'll move to discard.
Yeah, he can't cast it right now.
Unless he has a land drop still, then
I'll just
yeah.
World of Tutor.
He maybe can't cast it this second, but
That's me.
I'm not exactly concerned about his opponents disrupting his plans at this point in time.
This
They all
card
have
is
a-
Worldly Tutor?
Alright, we'll tap for
What
3
is happening?
and
I think he had to
play
discard
Black
Worldly
Magic.
Tutor to hand size.
I'll draw.
All right, we got a
Mystic.
Dark Market Connections, I believe that Black Market Connections. My
Black
apologies.
Market's good.
It's an interesting modal card.
Okay, I'll go to
Can give you a changeling, can give you a treasure, can draw you a card. It does a little bit of everything.
draw a card.
Yeah,
create a
we're already
treasure,
down a Dark Rift at the very least.
3/2
For the
treasure.
Icron player. So we're almost there. We're almost there.
And you already drew your Ipsio card.
It's a land.
I'll play a Lotus Petal and I'll take the treasure.
Lotus
and
Petal? Okay.
I'll make the construct or the 2/3.
So, do you pay the treasure for the Mystic? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
And I'm gonna pass turn. Upkeep, draw.
What is that? Did he make it 3/2?
Swing
Does seem that way.
7, 5.
Yeah, why not? Make a shapeshifter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
draw a card, do it all.
Yep.
And then after that, I'll pass turn.
Do we crack? No, cracking the treasure vault doesn't do anything. Oh, there's a white source. All right, Brady.
We got there. It's time to win the game. Now that Dom had it fully in hand. Does Cal kind of look like Al Yankovic? I have heard that before, unfortunately. It's because I'm a little clown boy. Dom losing mana crypt roll, falling all the way
here
to a
we
life
go,
total of
Dom.
80.
And again, put the nauseum on the stack.
Combat.
80
Nope, we're going
life.
to combat.
Okay. Yeah, more life.
think
Not incorrect. More life equal better ad nauseum.
It's just the blocks, that's all.
That's true. Yeah, why not? We're already drawn on our entire library. Why not draw the entire thing plus 1?
Total.
Imagine casting Adnaz, revealing your entire library, and then just like naturally and then you can just cast Oracle
Okay,
without having to
9.
play another payoff. Just boom. Maybe that's what we're going for here. A little flashy Thoracle win. Gentleman's Adnaz from 89. That is not Adnaz mana. That's being tapped right now.
Tap 1.
I'm entering my Joker era.
And I'll cast Arena Filth.
All right, Arena Filth. Okay, we're all in.
Arena
Sure.
Filth, okay.
This is a +1 black ritual at this time.
Tap 2. Tap for black.
Yep, Rain of Filth,
Blue.
sacrifice a land, sacrifice a land,
Sure, I'll have to
cast
watch
Adnaz.
that. Full of blue. I'll sack this for black. And I'll sack the...
Somebody else has a counterspell.
Yeah,
Ichorcron
sure,
doesn't have
right.
one.
So I'll go away. And I will cast... Nausea.
Yeah, what? Let's take a look at what the total CMC.
Sad nauseum.
The deck's total mana value is 123. So there's a world in which
I'll show you a pack.
we cannot reveal the entire thing.
Oh, Pact of Negation.
Tier 1 for the pack.
Ristic Study Trigger.
That makes sense.
Paid.
I
Mr.
will
Don,
use
tell
my
me you have
blue,
interaction.
and
Please.
I will attempt to
Using a
Swan
blue
Song.
floating to cast
Oh,
Swan Song, targeting back
burn.
to negation.
Let's go with me.
The Swan Song was
Come on, Prismo. Show him
I was
the
about to say, everyone is just like holding on to so many cards at this point in time. There's 3 other
Yeah,
blue
I mean,
decks.
that's
What could go wrong?
You get a bird.
Yeah, come on,
Okay.
Ire. Put that 2/2 Cal into play. Show me the 2/2 Cal token. All right, we're resolving the world's biggest Adnaz. I think there's a world in which he can reveal his
You guys
entire
are seeing clearly,
library.
right? You don't need me to read them out.
I hope so.
I can see everything.
My goodness. What a game. What a game.
It was a fascinating little game that we had here today.
Russian River. Love to see it.
Wow. What a spicy spell Russian River is.
On a mere 56. Okay.
Pretty confident you can just nod your whole library, right?
Yeah.
Love Russian
I don't
River.
know the exact
Sacrifice a
amount of
land.
actual CNC. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get there.
All right.
Oh,
Oh no.
we have finally got below
No one
40.
pick up
All
on
right.
that.
We're back to our starting life total, everybody's.
Would you like to manually find me Sauce's Oracle?
I bet we're gonna get close. I don't think we're gonna get all the way there. I would love for us to see that, but I don't think it's possible. Love an Adnaz pile just falling over.
Oh, hold on now. We're
Are we
in
getting
the
there?
10. Oh, are we going to die to the ad nauseum?
Please. I popped.
Oh,
6.
oh, this bold man. If you really want to flip the whole. Oh, 2 cards left. All right. Cool. Cool.
Wait, what?
Wait,
I'm
can he
looking-
die
I'm
from
looking at his
6?
list right now.
We could have.
I don't know if he
Hold
can.
on. Let's flip the last card, bro.
I believe the last card in his library is Peer into the Abyss, unless it's in his hand.
No, we revealed the
Oh, we
page.
already saw. Okay, I stopped paying attention about 15 cards in.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
So
So clearly the last card is large.
Yeah, it might be large, or they might just the amount of blue devotion they have is larger to or equal to 1. So
diamond.
Conclusion is game.
Spirit guide.
yeah, it's looking like this one is long over, unless somebody
Spirit guide.
Someone hit him with a
unless somebody
stickle.
has the craziest
the trick
interaction
mind.
you've ever seen.
Hold on. There might be a trick bind. There might be a trick bind. Hold on. Angel's
Looking at-
face.
pulling
Wait.
up Kinnon's list right now. I
There
don't
might be
see
a
Stifle. There's no
Okay.
trick bind.
No trick bind.
No trick bind in this list either. Or Stifle. How about Icrom? No, Icrom's winning right now. What about this one? There's a silence that is uncastable. Oh, what a game! What a
Sir,
game!
can you put the Oracle on the stack,
I
sir?
would just, I would just
Is
do
that
this
okay?
because they don't
He has
have
to find it.
It's in his hand. He never revealed it. Unless it's the last card in this library and he
Are we being a
forgot.
little cute right now?
Or did we not register Salsa's Oracle?
Let's double check again. Let me pull up the list. Thassa's Oracle is in the list. Unless it's
Okay.
cheated. So,
Well,
can we get a deck check over here?
it's in while we're just not playing it. Oh, he forgot it was in his
Oh,
hand.
there it is. We found it.
Okay. He
The
forgot.
game is over. Woo!
Yeah.
And I
Great
need
job,
everyone
everybody.
else.
So,
Salsa.
I assume the game is over.
Do
Nobody
we
has
need a,
stood up yet.
why do we need to think about you see, this is Magic Place right here.
Looks like we're scooping it up. What a fascinating game. We barely took any game actions in this game. The last card I think was an Eric Mason.
Marsh Flats.
Oh, Marsh
No,
Flats.
no.
I should have gone all the way. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching this round 3 game. We are about to find another match for us to watch because we got some games still going. Why would we not continue to watch awesome
my goodness.
Magic the Gathering CEDH gameplay? But while we're finding that, what if we ran a commercial? How would we feel about that?
Well,
What if we forced everybody to watch a commercial about playing with Power merch? Get wrecked, everybody. Watch our advertising.
Lego